Here we are.
Oh, as we got
El Diablo.
El Dungio.
El Dungio.
Hola. We got
Hola, we got back from our Mexican incident.
yeah. How are you, Pat? We were thinking about you the whole time when we were.
Yeah.
What an adventure.
An adventure indeed. It was a good adventure though, for the most part.
For the most part,
Even the shady part makes a good story.
I've told a couple people, and they were. Oh, here's my.
There we go. Hey, Pat.
Yeah. A lot of people saw you posted some stuff right away. There was some interesting events that took place. I can tell you that much.
There sure was.
I think for me, I could tell right away the tone was set when we went through the duty-free store, and I pulled the Axel Foley on that bottle of whiskey. Or what was it? No, it was a bourbon. There was that bottle and it was a $1,500 bottle of booze.
Oh yeah.
And we were like, "How much is this?" And we see that it's like $1,500 or whatever, $1,500 or $15,000. I can't remember.
It was some stupid fucking thing.
It was expensive, and we just said, do you sell any of these? And they're like, "Yeah, this is our last one." And I was like, "Get the fuck out!" I was just like, it was unbelievable. First night was a little bit of a wash.
Travel day.
We were quite bagged. We'll get to the Cabo Wabo. That's at the end of the trip. We'll get to Cabo Wabo. But Cabo Wabo night was interesting to say the least. Or we could start with it now that it's out there. I'll start with the Cabo Wabo part. There was a house band playing. What were they? A 5-piece?
Wow. Two guitars, but the bald guy sucked. He was a waste of fucking skin.
Yeah, there was one guy that they would switch guitars between two guys. There was a lead guitar player, two guys that switched off, bass player, drummer. One guy that would switch off with, he was terrible. I would say he was terrible on the scale of where he was playing. And if I saw him somewhere else, I might have a different opinion of him. But when you're playing in Cabo Wabo, what he was doing doesn't fly for me. Having to look off of a screen for lyrics and guitar, I feel in a Cabo Wabo setting when they played 4 sets. By the second set, the place is packed. Maybe even the first set.
Yeah,
it was packed.
As soon as the music started, it started packing in.
Yeah, and I would say that reading off of a screen at that place, I find is unacceptable. Everybody else knew 15. They knew 60 songs, let's say. I would say there was probably 15 songs per set. 4 sets, and they were doing requests at the last one too.
That's because there's nobody there.
By the end of the sets, there was our table and those people from Florida.
Yeah.
And I would say that they were taking requests and they could do it just like that. They knew it.
They did.
And that
although they didn't do Jackie's Ace of Spades.
That one was for me personally, just because of the fact of I wanted to see it because of other reasons. While down there is because of the fact that in the autobiography of Lemmy, the foreword was written by Scott Ian of Anthrax, and he was quoted, and he can't believe that they actually wrote this and put this in, but his first Motorhead album was Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
And he got it, and the first thing that he thought of when he was listening to it was, who are these Mexicans and where did they learn to play so fast? So I just wanted to watch some Mexicans play Ace of Spades so I can say, who are these and learn it.
So when you run into Scott Ian at an event, you can say, hey.
I saw some Mexicans.
Yeah. Ace of Spades.
Yeah. In his honor and the honor of Lemmy. Yeah, like for me, I find that to be totally.
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
It was not good. It's a little bit aggravating too.
And he never really did anything when he had the guitar. When he did, he kind of got
lost. Shit! He didn't even play any fucking AC/DC. It was it's like simple 3-chord song. It was I remember they did Thunderstruck.
Yeah, that was towards the end.
They did another AC/DC, an older one. Still Brian Johnson, I believe. But not good. That's like when you can't play AC/DC on the guitar at that when you're supposed to be at Cabo Wabo, I find that a little bit unacceptable.
Now, on that note, if he wasn't there, the other dude that did the singing, he was fucking awesome.
I think he is like he's a beast at music. He would touch something. He played they did two basses and 2 guitars during it was a Stone Temple Pilots song, one of their bigger ones. It was either Plush or Interstate Love Song. I think it was Plush.
I think so too.
It's got a heavy bass line to it if you listen to it, and if you've ever had the opportunity to play it, I have. I've learned it years ago, and it's a heavy bass line, and the fact that you had 2 bass players in tune playing that, it's shows you the musicianship of both guys. Like I said, I wish I would have seen more out of the other than.
Yeah, but he was doing his shit, man. He wasn't
fucking his shit, and he did it well. He played so good. That bass player played so good. But the fact that he held a Cliff Burton pose, like his head down, foot up on the monitor. Like I said, I would love to see more energy out of him, but it left more room for the guy who was the better of the 2 singers.
Yep.
What was that? What was the song that he played the saxophone for? Do you remember? I can't even recall.
I think it was a Billy Joel song.
I think it was a Billy Joel song.
I don't know why, but I want to say it's a Billy Joel.
Because that other guy came out started singing first, and it set a very somber tone. But when they switched out,
well, it's because the other guy has showmanship to him too.
Oh, he did. He could have sucked it, but he had a show to him. No, but the first song that they played was 4 Non-Blondes. What's up? And No, it wasn't Zanzibar. No, what it was.
Yeah, that
nailed it.
stupid fucking middle-aged woman fucking she wrote the song about me fucking song. Fucking hate that song. But that dude nailed it.
He nailed it vocally. But you know what?
Yes.
I just love seeing the airplanes.
Yes, the airplanes of the old ladies in the fucking pit, in the dance floor, the pit.
Yeah, I prefer pit.
The second they fucking move, their fucking wings go out. It's like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, they were gliding. They believed that they could fly.
They did.
And then we decided to take a break.
Yes, from Cabo.
As right across the street was, and I'm not going to call it anything else, but it was a gentleman's club.
It was introduced to us as a strip bar.
It was, yeah, on the street. It was introduced.
You want to come upstairs? There's a strip bar up there. Oh.
Yeah, and then we get inside, and then it was introduced to us as a strip club.
Yeah, then we went over.
Or no, it was a gentleman's bar. Sorry, we get inside, then it's a gentleman's bar.
Yeah.
We have to go up 4 flights of stairs.
45 fucking degrees.
45 degrees up 4 flights of stairs to the
rooftop. With no shoes both ways.
Yeah. And up on the top of this, I'm going to paint a picture for everybody. Up on the top, we are in the open air. And
we're on the roof.
We were on the roof. It was open air roof.
It just had some fucking tarps on top, like a soft.
Yeah, it had a tent covering. It had the tent covering over top.
Tent cover. That's it.
Yeah, and there was a 10-foot round stage in the middle pole. I'm gonna not say on the pole because of next to the pole was a lovely girl dancing. That's the fun part.
Hang on. Now, just let me say, when they said strip club, when they grabbed me right up and said, you want to go to the strip? I said, fuck yeah, but we're going to go to Cabo first. But when he said fucking strip club, I expected us to walk up the stairs and it would be like the number 5. You know what I mean? People in there, loud, partying, fucking. That's what I expected. Boy, was it totally not what it fucking was.
Yeah. Up there was there was already 2 other gentlemen up there. And then the 3 of us. And about 24, I'm gonna say 24 plus.
I guessed about 20. I guessed about 20.
I guess somewhere between. It was really hard to say because there was some big groups and there was some around around and stuff, right? It was somewhere between the 20 to 24-ish, I would say. And like I said, 10-foot round stage, pole, girl on the pole. And in hindsight, all of a sudden when you get up there and you see what's going on, the mood went 180 and you were thinking that, wow, we do not belong here.
That's fucking right. The butler sits down. The fucking and when you walk into this fucking place, like here, you go into a fucking bar and you go into the number 5 or what have you, the Marble Arch, God rest its soul. You go into one of those places, you see the fucking bouncers. You see these big, huge motherfuckers. They're gonna break your fucking face if you touch the chicks. Not here. No, you climb up here and you got fucking three middle-aged men in very expensive suits and earpieces. Yeah, no big bouncers. That doesn't scream fucking cartel. I don't know what fucking does. Then the guy that led us to our seat, our quote unquote, as he put it, butler, he sits down to me beside me. He's like, I'm your butler. You need anything? You let me know. I said, okay, cool, man, thanks. We have a room downstairs for an hour. He says, or I can send them back to your room for 4 hours. He says, you want something? You let me know. And fucking those chicks, they weren't really dancing. They were just going up and showing you their titties and ass, and then move. It was like a fucking showroom. So, hey, I want that one back in my place. I want that one downstairs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally know what you mean.
It was a fucking showroom. I mean, not a bad showroom either. Don't get me wrong. The chicks were fucking hot. But
I got something to show you. I'm gonna put this on, and this is I managed to find this because of the fact that we had to explain to Mrs. Aaron afterwards when he asked you. This was really this is funny before that because I have on my right I had Mrs. Aaron. On my left, I had my heterosexual life mate, Chris, and I could feel the tension between the two of you. And I'm trying to be as calm and cool as possible. All while I'm just like, I'm staying cool. I don't know. And I'm like trying to calm the two of you down at the same time, also, but not make a scene.
I was totally digging it at first, but I kind of got. But then a bad vibe just fucking hit. I was sitting with my vodka and orange juice, man. I was bouncing around. I was watching these titties bounce. I was watching the ass on stage. I was looking. That fucking one over there fucking gawking at me like she wanted like, yeah, okay, I'll pick you. Let's go fucking find a room or something. Yeah, it was getting to be one of those things. Then it started getting to be like, I had a fucking it just instantly came over me. It was like, boom, we got to go or something bad's going to fucking happen.
And this is how I had to explain it to Mrs. Aaron about when the butler came and talked to you about having a girl for an hour, 4 hours, and all this. And she asked you, how much did he say it was? And you had to reply with, you don't ask.
Yeah.
And this is how I came up with it. So watch this.
If you ask, you're fucking in.
Yeah, this is it.
And then if you say, "Oh no, dude, sorry, man, it's just a mistake," yeah.
Well, you know watch this. I got this video for you to watch.
Cost you a fucking kidney.
Yeah, watch this.
All right.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a Mr. Ciccio.
Si, I'm a Ciccio.
Poppy sent me to see you, Mr. Ciccio.
Si, Poppy.
Did he mention to you why I called?
Si. The house in Toscana.
Yeah, right. So is there anything there to rent?
Si. 2 million lire. You give me the check.
I didn't actually want to rent it.
The keys. Here are the keys. You give me the check. 2 million lire. 1,700 Americana. Molto generoso. Si.
No, see, I didn't say that I wanted to rent it. I was just wondering if there were houses there to rent.
Si. This one. Capisci?
I totally see where you're going. I totally see where you're going with that, and yes,
yeah,
that's exactly fucking it.
If you say how much,
you're in.
The next thing you know, you're $1,000 in debt for the 1 hour.
That's right.
And you were probably so goddamn nervous that no pill in the world is going to help you.
You're fucked no. You could go get those Mexican free fucking Viagras down there by the fucking pound out of there and swallow those fuckers. You'll have a heart attack before you fucking have anything fucking happen. You fucking blew $1,000 on a fucking broad. No, that's $1,000 American too.
Yeah, American.
So you're paying this fucking broad for fucking 1 hour downstairs. Ain't a goddamn thing you can do about it. And you probably got Mexican AIDS now.
Yeah, and we had a drink each. We had 3 drinks each. I paid for them.
No. We had 1 drink each.
Or sorry, 1 drink each, 3 drinks. The 3 drinks cost us $100 American.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. So all good, all for the story. We made it out. It's all good. It's, you know what? End of the day, I don't care about the money.
About the story.
It's all about the story. It was like, seriously, it was crazy. It had mafia written all over it. The fact that it was on a rooftop too, and it just in hindsight, in my mind, I can see somebody doing something stupid and tripping and falling off that roof.
Yeah, or tripping and falling down the stairs.
Or down those stairs. Yes.
Fucking cartel bullshit.
Honestly, and as Mrs. Eric said, it was like a horror. It was like a horror movie that you watch over and over again. It's like the first time you get freaked right out.
Yeah.
But then you want to watch it again.
Yeah, you do.
If the outcome is always the same, right? The end,
right.
At the end of that horror movie, it's always the same. If the outcome is the same, you want to do that again. Would I do it again? Probably not.
No, probably not. I am staying out of fucking Mexican fucking strip clubs.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would ever go to that. It must be, people must ask what goes on there and stuff, because the fact that that there wasn't much clientele there for, like, hey, do you know about this place?
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I was gonna say, well, it was a Wednesday night, but I mean, anybody that's out there's on vacation, anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
And plus, at that time, those streets were busier during that fucking time we were out there than they were during the day.
Yeah. Did we ever go into town when there was a cruise in town? I don't think we did.
No,
we didn't. Because there was the one day that there was 2 ships in the port. There was a couple days. I don't think we ever did.
Well, I don't think we were there with the people.
And the fact that we were, well, other than the day which was the really good one, when we went parasailing.
Yeah, that was
the only time that we were in the actual where all the people on the cruises hang out. Like, that's where they take them, is to that part of town.
And there's those islands, that fucking Marriage Beach and Divorce Beach that are up there too.
Yeah, Love Beach.
Love Beach, yeah, and Divorce Beach. That was it.
Yeah. That's where they kind of take everybody around.
You can swim in the ocean there.
Oh, how did it feel to fly?
Yeah, dude, it was fucking awesome. When you're up there, all the sounds disappear, and it's fucking you're just fucking flying. It's pretty fucking cool.
I had it estimated when I was up there, just knowing from what I do 9 to 5. I would say that we were about 1,000 feet out on a line, but on an angle, all kinds of Pythagorean type deal. Can't tell you how far we were 1,000 feet off the boat, but we're way up there. And like you said, it's just dead silent.
Put it this way. Well, hang on. We'll put it this way. I just figured this out. When that boat that was pulling us on the parasailing thing, it was a fairly big boat. It had 2 couples plus me, plus the driver, plus the other dude, and then a big fucking platform where you took off. Now I'm fucking sitting here. Now that's a pretty big boat, is it not?
20 foot.
20-foot boat, fair enough. Because all of us were sitting in the front, and they had a big Okay, and it had a fucking winch underneath, obviously, because that's what was pulling it. Okay, now it's a fairly big boat. Now I'm fucking sitting there thinking back, and I kind of remember now because I just looked over here at my mouse. When I was up there, the boat looked as big as the mouse does right to my right.
Yeah, like I said, we were about 1,000 feet up.
That's
off the boat. 1,000 feet off the boat.
Yeah, off the boat for sure. Probably a couple 100 feet up.
Yeah, giving us there's a huge amount of feet up.
But we were very far away from the boat.
Yeah, and then just dead silence, just nothing. It was like I said, you could probably have the epiphany of all epiphanies up there.
You sure fucking can. I sure did. It was like, holy fuck.
It was something.
And I started thinking, what it would be like if I just unhooked myself down and just dropped into the water. That'd probably fucking hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was something.
And then they dipped you if you wanted into the fucking
ocean. They dipped you at the end.
They fucking said the dude fucking said they'll dip. How would you get? I'll dip your feet. I'll dip your ankle. I'll dip you up to your neck if you want me to. So that's just the feet, dude. Just the feet.
Yeah, just the tip.
Good thing, because that water was fucking cold.
Yeah, no, it was. It was like 30 plus degrees every day. Great every day. This was one of the times that I got the most views at the resort, which is funny, which brings me back to after we went parasailing, we're walking somewhere and I see that couple. They're taking
the old
pictures.
Couple. Yes.
Remember the older couple, and they're taking pictures of each other on the bridge. And I said, "Hey, I'll take your picture for you." And they said, "No, that's okay." And I'm like, "No, I'm fucking taking your picture. Now give me your phone. I'm going to take a picture of you together."
Nothing like being intimidated to get your picture taken.
Yeah. And yeah, that's exactly what you said. You're just telling them that you're going to take the picture. And I'm like, yeah. And it turned out that those two people were from the same resort that we were from. And they're like, yeah, we've seen you guys at the resort. And I was like, yeah, of course you did. I'll sign you an autograph after we take your picture.
That's right. Jack is like, yeah, we don't blend in very much, do we?
No, we don't. The two of us, we had you with your long hair. I wore a Thrash Death shirt every day. Carcass. What else did I wear? Obituary.
Exodus.
The Ramones. I was working one day. I think that was the first day.
I think so.
And you worked another day. So, you always have to be working.
Always have to be.
So yeah. Talk to some reason. We talked to so many people. That cop from Los Angeles.
Yeah. Former cop.
Yeah. And the funny thing is he told us, be careful going into Cabo at night. So what's the first thing we do? Let's go to Cabo at night.
I'm going to a sketchy fucking bar.
Yeah. We walked right into the lion's den with that one.
We sure fucking did.
The two women from Chicago,
yes,
Illinois, like seriously, you get like those two were they give you that sense that there's some good in humanity.
They're black, dude.
And stuff like that, but
they're black,
but two great black women. One
blacker than the guy you were slapping in the fucking pool.
We're gonna get to that. Don't worry, we'll get to that. One of them was she worked with inner city kids. They were cousins. I'm gonna drop their names. One was Annette and the other one was Laurette. Which one did which? I cannot recall. One of them worked with inner city kids, and the other one was the first Black woman engineer in her area. And I was just like, my mind was blown. Like to meet something like that. For me, It was something. It was an awesome thing to see. Everybody else can take it as whatever they want to.
I take it as being fucking shitted at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah, we were. That day was something of a day. When they came up to us later in the week and we saw them, that got really bad in my brain. We're going to the white party.
Yeah, I was like, I can see some sketchy shit happening there.
Yeah, and I'm just like, don't say anything stupid. That just nodded my head.
And I've seen sketchy shit on this fucking trip. And I see some sketchy shit happening there.
Yeah. No, but the first full night that we're there, where are we? Oh, we got to get this in quick. The first full night that we are there, we went to the neon party, which was a neon / foam party.
There was so much foam. It was like the gods of foam was coming all over us. There was so much fucking foam.
Yeah, we get there and right away, you and I, we can see that this is not our crowd.
Totally.
Not our music, not our age group demographic type deal.
But I liked all the bums.
There was nothing there that, other than the visuals, there was nothing there for us.
No, not really. Just the visuals. Just the visuals.
Yeah. So we're having a drink, and we get we basically got told to go in by a new friend of the show, Ashley.
Actually, it was Mrs. Aaron that fucking got me to go in.
I can't remember. Someone says, "Are you like? Why don't you guys go in?"
Yeah, and Mrs. Aaron says, "You've been raving about fucking foam parties. Go on in." And I wasn't wearing my bathing suit, but I was wearing shorts. I thought, fuck, whatever.
Same thing.
Do this shit. And then we got in there, and we just kind of.
What was the first thing I did?
Oh.
I put the shirt on my head.
Right.
I had my long sleeve Ramones shirt on. I don't know why. We didn't know what we were getting into. We didn't know what a neon foam party was. I thought it was going to be. I didn't know it was going to be in the pool. I didn't know it was going in like a 2-foot deep pool.
Yeah, it was like a 3 foot deep fucking pool.
Like, yeah, it was probably what, up to your waist?
Up to your
maybe somewhere in the waist area.
Yeah, probably the deeper end was up to your waist.
Yeah. Had no idea what we're getting into. I put this shirt on my head, my long sleeve Ramon shirt. I put it on my fucking head. And I remember Ashley being like, saying to Mrs. Aaron, she's like, "Why did he just do that?" She's like, "It's just what he does."
Yeah, fucking. Then we sat there and just standing there, nothing happening.
Nothing happening.
Down there. Then the foam came out.
The foam,
That's when the party started.
I think, there was some foam that had happened before we got there, but you were standing right underneath the jet.
Right underneath the fucking thing. I got the mother load right in the face.
Yeah. It just comes pouring down on you. It's fucking awesome.
Then the party fucking happens. Now I'm totally into the. Now I'm having fun. Then they had the fucking balloons. They passed the fucking balloons out.
Oh yeah, and then I bent it. For some reason, I don't know how. Could I ever do it again? Probably not. But for some reason, I was able to make a brontosaurus.
Well, that's what that was.
Yeah. And I was just like, I made this brontosaurus thing, and I remember, what was his name again?
I don't know. I want to say Kyle.
I remember it had 4 letters in it.
I know. I want to say Kyle.
Josh. JK.
That's close.
Close enough. I remember Josh and Ashley asking, like, how did you do that? And I was like, I don't know.
Josh is a pretty cool dude.
Yeah, he was a pretty cool guy.
Wanna go get some shots? Fuck yeah. Wanna go get some shots? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was all into all that shit.
He's all into the fucking shots.
Like they like the harder music too, which is good. It was awesome to see. But I think what really started off was through all the party, through all the foam, emerges this well-sculpted black man, bald, built, but
the way I tell the story is he was the biggest, blackest, gayest black man in Mexico.
Oh, he was. He was like, but
with angel wings.
For those that didn't get to see what he looked like, he was tall. He was about 6 foot, well built, wearing a
angel wings.
Angel wings.
He had angel wings
on a halter top that could change color with light. You know, so but well built everywhere. His ass looked like it was built by NASA shuttle scientists.
It was chiseled by Michelangelo.
It was. And the funny thing is, so he's
and he had a big, and I'm gonna fucking say it, he was fucking twerking, man. That fucking banana hammock he had up front was fucking shaking.
As I described it to a friend of mine, I said when he twerked, the front end of that banana hammock caused a tsunami. Before it was just like a foam coming into a pool that went up to your waist, but when that guy started doing that shit, it turned into a wave pool.
It sure fucking did.
And then all of a sudden, he was up on the side of the pool dancing and all this other stuff.
Because he was one of the staff. I guess he was one of the party.
No, I think he's a guest.
You think he was a guest? I thought he was one of the dancers. He was a guest,
but they
one of the party dancers.
I think he was there for a while, and they just let him have his space when he danced, seeing that he was harmless.
Oh, very harmless. He's pretty funny.
The only problem is that when he got into the pool, the people that surrounded him were not harmless.
Hmm.
And I will let you say your piece on this one after. But so the funny thing is so this guy starts doing this twerking thing with this well-sculpted ass in front of me. And about to my left, as I believe, I see this 20-year-old white boy watching this black man twerk. And he gives this gross look. And I was like, oh no. I'm like, you think that's bad? Watch this.
He's gonna start smacking his fucking ass like you're right.
His back and I just start smacking that ass.
Yeah, you fucking did.
What happened? You tell me, because you were right there.
I was up there hanging out with Ashley, and fucking something happened.
No, I'm talking about the security guy.
Oh, yeah, you're smacking this guy's ass. Then these two fucking skinny little fucking Mexican fucking security guards come with their rape whistles and start blowing their rape whistles out. I'm like, stop doing that. Don't do that. Fucking rape whistles going off. It's like, fuck.
And at this point, now I have got Mrs. Aaron into the pool.
Yeah.
She's fully clothed. She had
hang on. Let me say something now. I had a hard time getting shit because, I'm up there with Ashley. I fucking say, how fucking time, every time I fucking turn the phone off, if they fucking do something fucking awesome. And then I fucking then I go to record and they don't fucking do anything.
Because it ends. It
ends, but I did catch a little bit of good stuff.
It lasts about 5 seconds and then it's over. We have video footage somewhere. Like I said, as I told you before we came on, we were having some issues getting everything warmed up here. We had a lightning thunderstorm, so we had some internet issues going.
Cool.
All this shit. So we're having problems getting started here. Yeah, there was the slapping of the ass.
Jackie riding him, and then
Jackie riding him like a horse.
And then and I didn't catch this part because, of course, after I said that's one of the things I said to Ashley. Every time I fucking turn it off, they do something fucking. But fucking I think Jackie lifted him up first because that's why I got filming.
I can't remember what happened first, but yeah, she did.
Because that's why I got out filming, and then she jumped on his back. Yeah, fucking look at her lifting that fuck. What the fuck?
We do have footage of that, but there was a lot of people around it, and
there sure was.
It was exactly what you wanted. I can tell you this: it was exactly what you wanted because right before we did get into the pool, you were like, "I want to see a circle around you," like Cotton Eye Joe back in the '90s.
I did say that, didn't I?
You did say that, and I think I delivered on it.
Yeah, there was a circle around the three of you, man.
I would say that like the three of us, me, Mrs. Aaron, and this well-sculpted black man, took over. Because at that point, before that, everybody was staring up at the DJ, which they were doing absolutely fuck whatever. I don't know what the fucking DJ actually does. It might
plays records. You hear them on the radio. That's what they do. Only less fucking talking.
Yeah,
and they go.
It was whatever. But as soon as all this started happening, there was the circle around us. Everybody was watching this shit. There was a lot of people watching this. You had the security blowing their whistle because of the fact that
rape whistle.
Yeah, they were blowing the rape whistles of like, don't do that because it just leads to other things. I get it. I understand it. As an old guy, I know that when there's things that start to instigate things, like the next thing you know, you got some fucking no good white boy slapping a black man's ass for the sense of entertainment. And next thing you know, you're gonna have like girls taking their tops off, and then
I ain't no problem with that.
There's just pandemonium after that.
Pandemonium. I think there should. I think if guys should have their shirt off, women can have it too. Let it fly, ladies. I remember that one old bitch from Maple Ridge that started that big petition many years ago. When I lived in Maple Ridge, I fucking saw her driving. I was driving down the Lougheed to go back home. I saw her pedaling her bike on the side. Her fucking kneecaps were fucking hitting her fucking tits while she's driving this fucking bike. I damn near threw up and crashed my fucking car. It was like, fuck, lady. The only people that are gonna fucking like that are the fucking ugly old ones with the really low fucking old fucking watermelon and pantyhose titties there that nobody really wants to see. And the other boys with nice titties and shit, they ain't gonna show them for free like that. Dear God, it's just the fucking bitchy old lesbians.
Okay, so that was 30 years ago ish.
Yeah, sure.
And they did pass it that you women can be topless in Maple Ridge.
I think all in BC.
Maybe all of BC. I would have to look into that. Probably won't. All I know is that since that one woman did that and they did pass it, we've had absolutely zero.
I know, right? I was looking forward to it. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I know. It's just like all of a sudden it went from like it's coming down, and then all of a sudden nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Yep. Okay, it's legal. Who fucking cares?
Nobody cared.
Nobody cared. Except that miserable old lesbian that was in Maple Ridge.
Yeah, except for that one. What else was there?
Let me interrupt here now. Now, we've done lots of stuff, and I know the time's getting up close, but I gotta say,
we'll go 10 minutes over.
Okay, fair enough. But I just want to say while you were having testicle difficulties over there on the 26th of this month, the day we flew home. Luckily, we didn't crash and die because Motley Crue released a nice big honking steaming piece of shit. It's like they took a shit on a fucking turntable, waited for it to dry, and put the needle on it, and they got what they got. That is the biggest load of horse crap I've ever heard in my life. Give it up. There you go. I said
it was
fucking terrible.
I've read a lot of things about it. There's a lot of people listen to it. I heard great things on Mick Mars, on his stuff that he brought out.
Yeah.
I did not see any hate on Mick Mars when he brought his solo album out a month ago. This new Motley Crue comes out, and it's just like, John 5 can't even fucking save Motley Crue. The AI of Vince Neil.
It's terrible.
They said everybody says that it's AI. Whether it is or not.
Maybe AI. Maybe it's AI enhanced.
It might even be that. Because of the fact that it's very weird that it sounds like Saints of Los Angeles, which I believe came out in 2008. Am I not correct on that one?
Something like that, yeah. No, Pat, I haven't seen the fucking new drummer yet play with fucking Slipknot.
No, but it's been all over the internet.
Though. It has been all over there.
Sure. Like that, he's now the guy.
He's now the guy, but no one else is going to come out there and say that Motley Crue song was a piece of shit, but I'm going to say it's a piece of shit. Nikki Sixx, time to give shit up. You should have fucking kept your pride and fucking walked away when you fucking did. This shit. Yeah, crappiest fucking songwriting you've got. Fucking a fucking 2-year-old can write better lyrics than that. Give me a fucking break.
Yeah, the lyrics were not.
They're fucking great. Terrible.
It's like the lyrics tried to take a
back seat to anything fucking entertaining. It's fucking terrible.
Was it yellow shit? Yeah, it was. It was yellow shit.
Yellow shit until it fucking dried, and on the fucking turntable they put the needle on it, and that's what they got. That piece of fucking shit.
Dude. Yeah, like it was.
Whose bright idea was that? Do you actually think they sat around and listened to it, and they all sat there like, "Yeah, dude, listen to this. This is our best shit yet. Fuck yeah." No. And if they did, they should be fucking been retired then. This is the fucking biggest piece of crap. That's a letdown. That was a very safe Motley Crue song.
You know what?
What?
I don't know if there is. Just hold tight.
Are you going to play it?
I'm going to see if there's a video for it.
There is a video for it. It's the stupid AI created video.
Oh, yeah, we're not watching that. I just quickly put over it, and I was just like, no, that's bullshit. I don't have that time.
But no, the lyrics are fucking stupid. They're not.
The lyrics are not great.
No. Come on, just call a spade a spade. They're fucking stupid. A 2-year-old could fucking write that shit.
I've heard worse lyrics. I'm gonna say that. The fact that what really got me was like it started off really good and powerful, and then all of a sudden it just slowed right down to when they start singing, and I was just like, why didn't you keep it up? Keep it upbeat. And then when the singing started, it just dropped down. And honestly, I can't recall anything after that.
I didn't like it, and fucking it sounds like Rob Zombie meets fucking Motley Crue. That's what it fucking sounds like.
I wouldn't even put Rob Zombie on that.
No, just because Johnny Five. I meant Rob Zombie by the guitar riffs. It's you can hear it, but you can hear because it's John Five. You can hear his fucking riffing in it.
Like I said, it was overall. I'm gonna probably give it out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Well, you're fucking very generous. I'm gonna give it the fucking negative. The negative suck my ass level. Fucking, it's the biggest piece of crap. I mean, they used to be fucking dangerous and stuff. You can't bring me down. You won't let me down. I mean, what the fuck are these stupid lyrics?
Okay, that's more lyrics than what I remember.
Well, I just remember because I just watched it before we came on. Well, I mean, it was fucking stupid. It's like, no, it was just fucking, it was stupid. It's not Motley Crue's fucking. They used to be badass shit. Now they're fucking just pathetic old men trying to get by. It's like, fucking give it a rest. I know Vince owes a lot of money to fucking lawyers, but you know what? Maybe you should fucking be slamming into fucking people and killing fucking other people's drummers. Drummers are hard to fucking find. Fuck.
Oh, fuck. Wow. That we are way over the 2 minutes of aggression on that one. I love it. Also, while we were out, New Year's Day had a new song come out. I thought it was good.
Yep.
I thought that was good. Here's the other one. Did you ever finish the Gene Simmons book?
I got to about the Unmasked Dynasty. He's going on and on about Cher though. He's going on and on about her.
Yeah.
So it's probably the 70s.
Maybe Vince also owes money to the Gentleman's Cartel. Maybe Vince was over at Cabo Wabo and took a little walk across the street.
Maybe he owes the fucking cartel. Fucking.
I did manage to finish it. That book is 100% based on the fact of it came out in 2001 when they thought that it was over in 2001.
Yeah.
All I got out of that was I'm going to pull up the actual time on it.
It's like 8 hours.
Oh, it was way over that.
Was it?
Yeah. It is. Oh, I can't even see here. I think it was close. I think it's close to like 16 hours.
Yeah. Well, out of the Gene and Paul book, I'm not all the way through Gene yet, but
it was literally it's 16 hours of Gene hating Ace. Where are you going?
I'm coming right back.
Okay. Yeah, it was about 16 hours of Gene just hating Ace.
Well, in the beginning it was. I'm in the part now.
No, even so when you get back to it,
yeah.
If you do, you get back into 96 with the reunion stuff.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of stuff.
It goes right back into them.
Well, I just like the fucking couple times in the beginning, and Ace did nothing.
Well, let me tell you, it gets back to it, and Ace did nothing. It was something to see when you get to things like that.
But I still think the Paul Stanley book's fucking better. I would like to read the Ace Frehley book or listen to the Ace Frehley book though.
I'm gonna get into Ace Frehley, I think. I'm also going to do, but it's based on that, and then all of a sudden it just seems like as he wrote it, it was the end of Kiss in 2001. Yeah. The farewell tour that happened. Things like that.
Well, yeah, because he didn't want to do nothing. Then fucking Monster came out, but that's because
and it was just like he was like, I didn't want to do anymore. He actually says that he doesn't.
He didn't want to do. Yeah, he didn't want to do any more albums
because
he said paid for him.
He saw that the music was changing. He saw that the platforms were changing. You know, Napster had come out in late '90s, early 2000s. Napster was out. So that was happening. Everything was going digital. He could, you know, the writing was on the wall. Without selling albums, you know.
Yeah, but now it is though. It's how much you stream on Spotify or shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Or how many people download the albums off Spotify.
Yeah, Gene needs to see those numbers to feed the ego, to make them feel good, and all this other stuff.
That's what fucking what's her pickle there asked. Like, go fucking when my album comes out, fucking everybody download it. It does fucking wonders for us. That's how they get their shit, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like the new version of record sales.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I want to know if you I did get to finish it over the last weekend after we got back. I did listen to it, and it's based on that was it for Kiss, not knowing that they're going to go another almost 25 years after that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, or to the point 23. But it was just. It was just. I don't think it was a greatly written book at the same time, because it was just like it was full of lots of details, and then all of a sudden he's talking about Alive One coming out, and he's like, Alive One, blah 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 blah, Rock and Roll All Night finally became a hit, and then it starts talking about some sexual escapade that he had. Like, it's totally off topic.
Right now he's
going back into the book again.
Right now, I'm at the point where he's just going on and on about Cher. Like,
yeah,
fuck you.
Yeah, he's going on and on about Cher. I think she gets a bigger. I almost think she has a bigger thing than Shannon did.
Yeah.
Like he goes on and on about Cher and things like that. But then he gets into the Shannon thing, and it changes the dynamic. But
that's because he's fucking got an old lady, and that's because you gotta watch what you say, or they get their fucking panties in a fucking bunch. If you don't say the right thing or the right amount of stuff or this and that, so you just tend to tread lightly around, and sometimes less is fucking.
Which is what I was thinking about every time, like when I was listening to it, he's going off on all these details, and then all of a sudden he goes like right into some crazy fucking sexual escapade, and I'm just like, what does this have to do with the narrative? Like, it's just like, it's fucking hilarious to listen to, but at the same time, it has nothing to do with anything. Like,
it does seem like it jumps around and flip flops a bit.
Yeah, it does jump around. That's why I say I think he wrote it as just a straight Kiss thing, Kiss and Gene's and his thoughts on Kiss and everything like that. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's only 200 pages. Well, let's make it 4. So he throws in all this shit of all these sexual escapades and things like that, and it just makes the book longer.
That's right.
It's just really weird that way. Yeah, because I was hoping you would be further along, because there's some gaps that I played it while I was about to fall asleep and things like that, or it made me fall asleep because of the fact that he's so monotone.
Yes, that too.
There's that. It's hard to have him read it because it's so monotone. Yeah, it's a hard read.
And a hard listen.
What else was there?
I don't know, I try to get that fucking Motley fucking spew shit off my chest. Fuck, is that terrible?
Yeah, no, that was
like listen to that fucking listen to that song and listen and your band, my band, other bands. Well, they got songs that are way fucking better than that piece of crap.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna hear that on your local radio.
No, and that song was fucking terrible. It's almost like they're trying to make it for fucking radio friendly. Fuck off. Fuck off, scumbags. Take my fucking money and come back. Fucking pricks. You fucking fooled me. I don't forget.
It was, yeah, I think the only reason I gave it the 3 was the John 5.
Yeah, well, I wasn't hear what it sounded like.
Musically, you take Vince Neil's voice out of it, it's all right. It's decent. I still stand by the fact that I've said that Tommy Lee is not a great drummer.
No, but as much as my love for Johnny Five, fucking he does it can't if you can't have Motley Crue without Vince Neil, you definitely can't have it without Mick Mars.
No, that's just it.
That was Motley Crue. Those fucking riffs, and that was Motley Crue. The riffs, the drums. That was it.
It was it. And it shows. It shows.
This is a piece of shit.
I'm gonna look something up here real quick. Entertain the crowd with something. You're supposed to be entertaining the crowd with something.
Oh, I'm supposed to be entertaining the crowd. All right. Oh yeah, I have been doing this for a couple weeks, so I'm kind of rusty.
Yeah, it seems like that.
Yeah. So here we are. You and me again. You missed me, didn't you? I know you did. Yep.
Okay. No, I wanted to look it up. I wanted to look up real quick.
I had nothing.
Who produced it? And apparently, it was produced by Bob Rock.
Was it?
Yeah. I thought I actually read that too. That somebody in Bob Rock's, it's all rumors in here to say that somebody in Bob Rock's camp said that it was AI.
They definitely are not red hot anymore.
I also think that maybe Bob Rock is too separated from everything, that his time has come.
Or maybe he's trying to fucking experiment with fucking AI too. Trying to hop on that bandwagon before it takes off.
You think about it. You think about the fact that Bob Rock has produced, like, just as an example, that he has produced the last 2 Offspring albums. They've done absolutely nothing as far as top 40 radio play goes, which what you would expect
from Bob Rock.
Bob Rock. There's
especially with the money you're fucking paying them.
Oh yeah, you got to think about things like that. There's an expectation when you go out to get a Bob Rock, like the fact that
you're fucking quitting your day job.
Yeah, you can go to him and you could be like, you can get all this stuff done from him. There's that whole 90s, late 80s, early 90s expectation that he did something back then. And you're not going, but the thing is I don't think that it's there anymore. And not only that, I don't think a majority of the masses even care. You know, we live in that 30-second world where, unfortunately, Bob Rock could be anybody.
Yep.
I would have liked to seen what Motley Crue could have done on their own producing this. I can tell you that it would have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the fact that probably so separated, and it wouldn't even have been Motley Crue. It would have been all Nikki Sixx.
Well, kind of still is, though.
No, but I mean, if they were to produce it themselves.
Well, no. Dude, these are coming from a bunch of fucking people that sat in a room together and thought, wow, this song's awesome. Let's put this out. Yeah, way to go. No, this is the type of people that are dealing with our fucking future. It's our music. Don't put up with it anymore, folks. Take a stand. Take a stand for these fucking bastards trying to get away doing as little as fucking possible. Bullshit. We don't do that anymore. Going back to the way it was really done when you had that fucking talent. Not no more. No. Now all you get are fucking pieces of crap. Motley Crue, one of the fucking rock and roll's most dangerous band. Now look at them. Wow, fucking Dr. Seuss. Fucking terrible. Terrible songwriting. Terrible music. Horrible. They had their heyday. Time to give it up. You should have given it up when you had the chance. Before you ripped us all fucking off.
Yeah,
give it up when you had a chance.
Ripped everybody off. Okay, we're just dragging on now.
Yeah, we are.
We'll have more stories from the international incident. Thank you for everybody that actually, maybe came by and didn't watch the hockey game. Who knows? Overall, successful trip.
Yes.
Eyes of the Stranger. That was actually Bob Rock. With that was the Payolas, was it not? Or that was the Payolas. Eyes of the Stranger.
Eye of the Stranger? Oh, I don't fucking know.
I can't remember. Pat was saying that he likes that one. It was the Payolas, which was then they dumped a bunch of the guys from the band, and they did one on their own, and then it became Rock and Hyde. Paul Hyde, Bob Rock were in the Payolas here in Vancouver, and then I believe that he was in the Payolas, and I think Rock or Hyde was in there as well, and they broke from the rest of them and became Rock and Hyde, or Hyde and Rock, whatever it was. That's about all I got.
Yeah, I got that.
Successful trip,
successful trip.
I did wear my shirt all through the resort. Got a lot of looks.
Sure did.
I could to keep a stone cold look on me as I walked through the resort like I knew what I was doing. I walked through the middle of the steakhouse during whatever time it was that we came back. I don't know if it was lunch or dinner. I can't remember. I just kept this, and everybody was like looking like, what's a dude wearing that?
Because it's fucking funny.
Yeah.
And everybody thought that the dudes.
Please try and make it out this Saturday. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Don't forget this Saturday. It's not just for me, but it's also for Big Daddy Cooler here as well. Oh, there was that. There was that story with the two black women from Illinois when they asked what our names were. when we said, "This is Jackie, I'm Aaron," and I pointed it at you and I said, "This is Big Daddy Cool." And they said, "What's his real name?" And we said, "Chris." And then they started calling you. They became
Big Daddy Chris.
so interested in Big Daddy Chris. As soon as it was just like, for some reason, when it was just like normal conversation, their focus, they turned a lot of focus onto Big Daddy Chris.
They sure did. Solid in it.
As soon as the name came out, it was just like a switch flipped in them, and I was like, "This is fucking awesome! I gotta remember this." And it just fucking
I remember that too.
Yeah,
it was like a switch got flipped.
Yeah, they liked the name Big Daddy Chris.
They do.
They wanted to know why it was Big Daddy Chris.
They sure did. I fucking couldn't tell them one fucking way or another. I'm so that's my white part.
Yeah.
I got nothing to brag about down there. Fuck.
Well, I told you my story.
What?
I told you my story at the neon party.
I told you that. Yeah, I know your story. I figured you'd be bigger.
I thought you'd be bigger. You can't. You have to tell that. Like, even as
oh fuck.
Maybe it's as insulting as it could be, but you can't write that shit.
No, that's good shit. Not good. And by him doing that, fucking, you can tell he was having a fucking fun. You guys are all having fucking fun in there. I was fucking talking to Ashley, and fucking we were admiring that dude's ass. We're like, fuck, man, my ass look like that. Fuck, oh, I know, right? Okay.
I can tell you right now, every vacation after this will be, that was the bar.
We'll pale in comparison to what we've done this year.
It is. Between the foam parties, strip club,
strip club, the gentleman's club. You mean
gentleman's club?
The gentleman's club.
To everything else that happened on that trip.
Yeah, it was all good shit.
My tattoo I got.
Oh yeah, you're fucking dead.
Yeah. I would totally do the parasailing again.
Put it up to the screen. Let everybody see.
I did post it on our page.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did, and I also I did the tagging thing of Baja Tattoo and the artist who did it. Well worth it. It took a little bit longer, but you know what? I showed him what I wanted, and then I thanked him so much for getting me in on short notice. I gave him 2 days notice. They got me in.
I'm sure they're used to that. That's why. That's why he asked you when your last day was.
Well, yeah, he knew right away. The questions asked, "What day do you leave?" Because he knows that you want to get it done the day before you leave because you want to keep it out of the sun.
Exactly. Keep it out of the sun. Keep it out of the pool.
Yeah. You want to do all that. So, but he's like, I think they were so excited. In hindsight, there was some language barrier going there. They liked the fact that they were doing something new and different.
Yeah.
The design that I showed him, and compared to what I got, I got a way better image.
Cool.
Than what I showed them. His name is Baruch. He great work. I've had he was the fourth guy that I've ever had do work on me. Was probably the most gentle. I don't know how to explain that. It didn't hurt as much as other ones did.
Light-handed.
Yeah, he was very light-handed. And, there's a couple moments here and there. But overall, great work. But they were excited about the fact that some, foreign dude came in and got something original done. Because at the same time, as I told you, as I'm leaving, the middle-aged women came in and they all got a little palm tree tattooed. It was like a tattoo right here of a palm tree up on their their clavicle. And I was just, and at the same time, I'm like, there was a dude getting a whole wrap done around his leg, and he'd been there for 20 hours. He's been in and out of that place for 20 hours. The work on his leg was phenomenal. Mrs. Aaron saw it. I talked to him, I talked to him on and off during it all. So between that, getting my thing done, I felt so bad for this guy having to do these little simple palm tree stick drawings.
Well, dude, you know what? I guess everybody in their job gets a shitty job to do now and again.
Exactly.
So I'm guessing that.
You said you had yours. I've said I've had mine. So there's things like that. So as the garage door opens, we're gonna sign this one off.
We're calling out for Mrs. Aaron Seas. We haven't been doing this. No one's seen us.
We're gonna get run over.
We were grounded. We were grounded from doing this.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk to you soon, my friend. We'll see you Saturday for sure. Pat, totally want to see you.
We want to see everybody down there. And if you need me to bring anything, you just gotta let me know.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after all fair.
Cool. All right, buddy.